nigga. If you ain't drinking with your boy, fuck is you do?
I feel that the internet is, like someone said something about Houston is a no-fly zone and mob ties are not protecting these artists. How do you feel about them trying to put that on mob ties? Not saying that mob ties had Takeoff killed him by enemies, and I totally don't believe that. But saying like, how did y'all let him die in he in y'all city? How much do you put into that? Like, is that on mob ties, or can you put that on them for that? Or it's like people just don't understand the nightlife?
I mean, at some point, if because it's you so-called them the dudes you check into if you're big and you come to Houston, you so-called check into mob ties, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, so if you checking in with some real upstanding dudes, you know what I'm saying, some dudes that hold the city down or whatever, I mean, that's like paying for security. You expect them to hold you down, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like shit, it was a fucked up situation, but the way it's coming out, like the dudes you paid, you know what I'm saying, you checked in with, you get into it with the dudes you checked in with.
Allegedly, because we don't know that. Now the TMZ video does show that, and I gotta cut in on this because I don't want to say that. You see what I'm saying? Because the TMZ video does show him and
engaging in an argument with mob ties.
Yeah, a guy that's a hell of a name in mob ties.
Yeah.
But I didn't take that video as they were arguing.
Okay.
I looked at that video as if he was stepping in to try to diffuse the situation because Quavo was actually arguing with another party.
Okay.
And the reason why I asked the question above about putting that on mob ties, like it's their fault they didn't protect them.
Yeah.
Because I feel that anybody that's a hothead and want to pull out a gun and shoot is going to shoot regardless of who's there. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you can't put that on somebody because if somebody want to pull a gun out to shoot, that's no problem. They can do it on their own. It's a consequence behind it, but nothing's stopping them from doing it. You see what I'm saying?
So you got to know how you in a whole different city. You come to a private party, you supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, we in here chilling. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't, I mean, I know there's a lot of liquor involved. It happens. You can even be at a family event and your family get into it. You know what I'm saying? And these just dudes you around that just, out the industry. So, shit happen with liquor. Anything, shit can go left. It could have been a good night. The night was over. Everybody leaving, and that shit just happened out the blue, But, liquor played a big part in that, drugs, whatever they was on. But I know liquor and whatever else they was on played a big part of that, and their egos, you know what I'm saying? So, with you being with the guys at Houston, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you with some stand-up guys and you feel like nothing should have happened, but at the same time, you hot-headed and you know what I'm saying, you can't control your anger. Shit, that's what happened. And then, Takeoff got hit and this said it wasn't even about him, you know what I'm saying? He just got hit. He was an innocent bystander. That could have been anybody. That could have been a female. That could have been, anybody. The dude that was doing all the raw run, they ain't even get hit or scratch or nothing, So that just, like, damn. Now, Quavo should feel like he should feel fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because you got your mans killed, and I ain't saying you got him killed, but it was all because you high-headed or whatever, some shit you was arguing with a motherfucker about, you know what I'm saying? You in Houston. Houston is not a friendly city. We play. We do our thing. We got our own kind of culture. We do our own thing, but this is not a friendly city, man. It's not friendly.
Well, you saying Quavo got his mans killed or whatever. Now, allegedly, because this has not been reported, this is just, rumor. But rumor is that it was actually Quavo's security that actually shot Offset.
Mm-hmm.
And that he was shooting wild. Yeah. Don't know if that really was the case. Allegedly, that's what they're saying, or whatever. But if that is true, like, what is your reaction to that?
This is what I'm saying. Shit, You know, it's just you got to know how to conduct yourself. I know Takeoff was on the 28, so he's young. You know what I'm saying? And that generation now, they you know it's a different generation. You know what I'm saying? They shoot first and question later. But you know, if that was the situation, that's still that revolve that goes. They're still on Quavo back. You know what I'm saying? They're still on Quavo back. Whatever they was arguing about, basketball, dice, whatever. You know, it's gonna come out because it was a private party. Somebody gonna say something. It's, you know what I'm saying? Because they know all the parties that was involved. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was just anybody could come in now. You know what I'm saying? So, but for his own team to be the one to hit him, that's gonna be even that's gonna be sad because you know he might not even get charged because he was trying to protect him, but he ended up hitting him on, you know what I'm saying, on the wild, you know, what you call that shit? Yeah.
Well, moving on, you know, the last, I want to say 90 days, I think the last murder that occurred in Houston was on September 30th. Rapper Cash, Lotta Cash DeSoto, and she's from Memphis. She was also killed in Houston, and another rapper by the name of Snooty Wild was killed in Houston, I think a month or two before her. And now you have the Takeoff situation. And then we just can add to it, you know, the Trey and Zero fight that happened down here at the 50 Cent thing. What, you born and raised in Houston, like, do you think this is bringing a bad name to the city?
Yeah, most definitely it is. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? As far as entertainment wise, you know, because motherfuckers that come through here and hustle or whatever, they already know the city. Motherfuckers that grow up here, they know the city, but outsiders don't. You know, you feel like Houston is, everybody look at Houston as a player city, but they don't know it's really grimy in Houston. It's really the times that we in now is Houston is not the place to be doing no bullshit. Well, I ain't gonna just say Houston. Anywhere. You could be on a road going out of time and have road rage. You see what the road rage doing. If the road rage is so bad how it is now, just think about when you're around motherfuckers that claim they street people. You know what I'm saying? They from the streets. It's wide up right now. You know what I'm saying? You can't go nowhere and do nothing that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I stay out the way. You gotta stay out the way, especially if you a millionaire. You are already established in your life. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's certain shit I wouldn't even go to. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, cause you know it was just another situation with that same group he was with Duke the Jeweler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a situation that just happened too with the same group. But I ain't saying they had something to do with it, but they was in the vicinity of that murder. You know what I'm saying? So me, I wouldn't have been in that environment. You know what I'm saying? Me being a street dude and I know where I've been and where I'm not trying to go, I wouldn't even, okay, you got a party, it's your birthday, I would have sent you something cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to be, I ain't finna put myself in no danger. They're just like, okay, you know, you might want to go to a trap house and get you some weed or some dro or something. You know, you might go in there and be thinking you live, you know what I'm saying, you want to chill and the feds busted now. Why you in there chilling? You know what I'm saying? Nah, you gotta stop putting yourself in fucked up situations. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the police chief came out early and he said something interesting, and I think this is a big conversation. But he came out and he said that, you know, he really wants to target 21 to 33, 34-year-old black males because he's tired of seeing black on black crime, and it's involving that age group, right? Mm-hmm. And he's right.
Yeah.
And I just think back when we were young, you know what I'm saying, in that age bracket, you know, it was stuff going on. It just wasn't televised,
Yeah.
like it is today. But like just on the give back, you know what I'm saying, of one of those people in that age bracket watching, especially in the time we living in today. Like, what kind of advice that you can kind of pitch for them, especially the ones that's living the rap lifestyle and the, you know, just that whole out at past 1 o'clock in the morning type life.
Man, I mean, if you ain't got no value on yourself, you know, you treat you take care of your gun better than you do yourself. You know what I'm saying? You'll take care of your car better than you do yourself. You know what I'm saying? You take care of your clothes better than you do yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of yourself better than anything. You know what I'm saying? You gotta value yourself. If you don't value yourself, then you know that's the type of shit you do. You know what I'm saying? As a young nigga, you know, we was young. Everybody was young. You know what I'm saying? But the youngsters now they way more grimier than what we was. But that goes to say, like, our fathers, how they looked at us, they didn't approve of what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because they was a different generation. We was our generation. They ain't like the way we was moving, and you know, we were moving fucked up. But now the generation under us, they moving more fucked up than us. You know what I'm saying? So it just like it's a trend. Like, it get worse and worse. It ain't getting no better. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you gotta value yourself, man. You gotta want something. You gotta value yourself. Don't value all this old other bullshit. Motherfuckers rather they'll value what a motherfucker think more than anything. You know what I'm saying? They'll want to put a persona out of being a gangster and don't know shit. They got a spot for you. They got a little cell for you that you can stay in forever. They'll feed you forever. Three hots in the cot. You know what I'm saying? They'll feed you forever. They got a spot for you. You know what I'm saying? So you want to put yourself in that spot to where you ain't getting out? Okay, cool. You got a cell phone in jail. You eating good in jail. But who the fuck want to be in jail? Who want to be there? You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of prison, me and you was having this conversation before, but people are real big right now on the activist stuff. You know, you got Kanye going on his rant about what he believes and this and that. But it's something that me and you personally see and nobody's talking about. And that's a young person coming home from prison. And I'm particularly talking about the black community, but, you know, everybody goes to prison. Whites, Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, every race. So just for anybody with a felon. But particularly the black community can come home from prison, turn their life around, reintegrate themselves into society, but is not allowed to rent an apartment or rent a home. And their background is what's keeping them from getting it. Even though it can be 10 to 15 years old, hell, even 20 years old, you're still not allowed to rent an apartment or rent a home. Basically, you have to come up with the money to buy a home, or you have to have a girlfriend that has some good credit, and you know what I'm saying, can show that she makes 3 or 4 times the amount the rent to get approved to get in this home after spending $500 on application fees getting denied. Nobody's talking about this, right? Yeah. And that can be a serious issue for a black man out of prison that maybe doesn't have the girl. Maybe he's solo. And in order to get into one of these homes or rent one of these apartments, you damn near have to break the law. Yeah. So, like, what's your take on that, man? Like, I mean, I just feel like that's messed up and nobody's talking about it. I like to bring some awareness to it.
I mean, you gotta understand who in charge, man. That's just like, we the enemy. I don't give a damn what the motherfucker talking about. We the enemy. In America, we, black people, is the enemy, bro. You know what I'm saying? What do you think they? Because they letting us get money on rapping or movies and or whatever they letting us get money on, but they getting the bigger money. We getting the little crumbs of what they letting us make. We still the enemy, bro. They still don't like us, bro. They still, you gotta think about how we got here. You gotta know our history. You know what I'm saying? No motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us. That's something you do to somebody you don't like. You make it harder for them. You put shit out there to, you know what I'm saying? You put goddamn hurdles and, you know what I'm saying, mazes out there to where a motherfucker gotta, you know what I'm saying, gotta be tip-top to make it through the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do to motherfuckers you don't fuck with. That's what you do. You make it hard for them. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you gotta know how to play the system. You gotta know how to play them. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of us fuck up when we young. You know what I'm saying? But shit real. They don't fuck with us. You may
obvious
think
they don't fuck with us.
They don't fuck with us.
Yeah, it's obvious.
They don't fuck with us.
And it's like they scream recidivism rate. We trying to lower it down and have all these programs and this and that. But nobody's looking at the fact, bro, I can't even get a place to stay.
Listen, until they give us our reparations from the past and all that old shit, fuck you. That's what it is. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. That's their whole shit. Fuck y'all. Y'all get it how you get it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna throw these loopholes out. We gonna throw all this shit out here to fuck y'all, to deter y'all off from making it. You know what I'm saying? If you make it, okay, well, you gonna make it, but we gonna make something off of it. We gonna make something off of you making it. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna make it hard in the motherfucker. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? Cause shit, man. Listen, man.
Exactly. Man, Lean, I hate that we had to touch bases on some shit like this here, man. But like always, man, you always welcome to come sit down and drink with your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Because we're gonna go down through there.
Yeah.
We're gonna go down through that, man. And man, hey, rest in peace, Takeoff.
Yeah,
Sorry about that. Rest in peace, Takeoff, man. And let's drink a shot for Takeoff. One time. There it is. We already got it in our cup.
No, that's too.
Huh? I'm gonna get mine. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, Takeoff.